in terms of functionality, obviously it's going to be delivering payload, but again, going back to the example of George, getting delivery of a book or something like that, my address. But here, George the soldier is somewhere in this area. So is it delivering payload, but also search and rescue? What are the different kind of functionality that these drones are going to come equipped with?
Yeah, so there's two basic setups. There's one drone that's really just all about delivery. So it has a payload box on top. It's temperature controlled, so you can take medicines, pharmaceuticals, blood, etc. And it's really coordinated to get sent to to a GPS spot or a general location or such. And of course, you can fly by wire. You don't need to have visual line of sight. So there's lots more options to be able to get drones into areas. You don't necessarily have to have a spotter. If you've got some comms, you can, people are just going to do their best, between visual GPS and comms, to get these drones as close to a location as possible. And that's on the delivery side. The search and rescue side is a bit more, not necessarily frontline type work, is probably a bit more, where there's shelling has happened, and they need to actually, use the thermals and or use the vitals on there to see how many survivors are there. Are there survivors there? Hey, was there anybody in that building? So imagine trying to go and walk a building that's just been shelled, or put a drone up, right, and run thermals across the whole thing for 5 minutes. You get a much better sense of where you need to deploy your resources, or if anybody's in there, or if they're alive. And so two different types of use cases.
If you love that clip, give us a like, then hit the link to watch the full video. Don't forget to subscribe.